This is a DJ effect.
Check it out. All right, guys. So we are officially in. We are going. We are ready to go. Bring our face. Let's bring our face in here. Lenny! Fuck yeah! All right, Lenny, I got Dalton here with us too. He's chilling.
Hey, bro.
He can't see you, but you know, he's right here in front of me. All right.
Hey, hopefully somebody be giving me updates on the Dodgers game.
Oh well. Oh, what are you watching the Dodgers game now?
Yeah. Game 7 of the World Series is tonight.
Oh boy. Shit, man.
Winner takes all, man.
Honestly, I was kind of hoping that there would be a good game going. So.
Yeah, it's Game 7.
Oh shit! All right. Okay. Cool.
Dodgers came back last night and evened it up at 3 apiece. So this one's for all the chips.
Yeah. Well, you better hope that your money fucking wins it, though. I'm gonna tell you that.
I don't care about tonight's game, man. Tomorrow's game is the one that I want to be watching. That's the Bills and Chiefs.
All right, so. Oh wait, what did you do? Wait? Who for who? Both. Yo, fuck that, dog. Listen, I already know where this is gonna go. You and Lenny are gonna have a dispute over that. I'll let you handle that with him.
No, I already know Dalton's a Bills fan, so.
Oh, he's a Bills fan? No, he said he's not a Bills fan.
Oh, I'm a Chiefs fan, so my boy and I are having a bet on this.
Is that what it's going to be now? It's going to be a bet?
Yeah, me and Carmack.
Oh, shit. You and Carmack are doing it. Oh, God.
He wanted me to take the day off of work tomorrow to go to the game with him, but I couldn't do that, man.
Oh, yeah.
He's going. Him and Crystal are going.
All right. So tonight, you ready for tonight's great talk about?
Bring it on.
Oh, man. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now that even after last night and how much we had with people listening in live and actually watching our videos, I can tell you right now, this is going to be freaking fantastic. It's going to be great.
I'm loving it already, man.
No, you're going to love it. Tonight on our episode, talk about tonight, I'm going to just pre-warn you all. Warning. Those that can't handle the truth may experience some side effects of going home crying and whining to their mother. If you can't handle the heat, don't watch our show. Sorry.
Amen.
It's just the way it is. I mean, listen, we call bullshit when we see it. It's just going to be a fact. All right, so today, Lenny, of course, I know you probably heard about it. I know I did. Earlier today, we had a shooting here in Ithaca.
Oh, wait, what?
Yep, there was a shooting on the corner of South Plain and State Street.
Bro, I did not hear about this.
One person was down. It was posted up on the Scanner Beat. I saw that. I was like, oh, shit, that's not good. And then in addition to that, we ended up also hearing about some other interesting news. And I thought it would be good. Honestly, I did. I thought it would be fantastic. I thought it'd be worth bringing up anyway. We're going to talk about the government shutdown. That's right. Government shutdown. We'll talk about all that fun stuff. And I know, Lenny, you were talking about it. You were like, yeah, I'm going to talk about government shutdown.
Oh, yes, man.
All right. And then we're going to talk about Dalton over here. Talk about his obsession with the Bills.
Oh, boy.
Come on, Dalton. You can't say that you wouldn't want to be a part of this amazing show with Lenny's harassment.
I just saw it. WENY is the only one that's got it posted so far.
Oh, real? No. No, Ithaca Voice did too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I didn't see anything on Zach's page.
You're Brandon. You should be fine. What?
I didn't see nothing on Zach's page, so I'm going to send this to him.
Oh yeah, no. It's definitely on there. So
Yeah.
And just so you know, Dylan can hear you now. I gave him a set of headphones so he can hear you.
Yay!
Oh, give me the other end of this cord. Give me the other. That's why you couldn't hear anything, because I didn't have it fucking plugged in.
See, man, you gotta get with the program. This is my headphones.
Yeah, I know. You got your headphones already. Wait, no, listen. Those are your Bionics, okay? Those are those things, the bifocals that you use.
No, those are my headphones, bro.
Listen, if those are your headphones, then I don't want to know what your ass is, okay?
Bro, they are literally my headphones.
So does your G-string have a set of headphones too?
No, that didn't come with any. Oh, I got to turn my Bluetooth on here. Hold on.
Oh my god.
All right.
Yo, where'd you go?
Hold on a second, man.
I'm holding on. Oh,
All
here
right.
you go.
I had to
right.
turn my Bluetooth on.
You turned on the Bluetooth on. Oh, so now you can hear everything. Okay.
So, yeah, now I just got to wait for it to swap.
I already did. I just heard it. I can hear you better than you were before.
Yeah, but this thing is driving me nuts. I got to disconnect it from my fucking
Is it still
my
connected to your
phone. Yeah.
Okay.
God damn it.
So basically, you're just waiting. You're just basically waiting for the phone to connect to your glasses. Got it.
Yeah. Well, the iPad. I connected the iPad to it.
All right.
Let's see here.
All right. So let's talk about earlier today. Yes. Earlier today, we had an interesting crime situation that happened in downtown Ithaca on South Plain Street and downtown State Street. And I just saw about this it was a couple hours ago. IPD and IFD bangs have been all dispatched to the area of South Plain and State Street for a gunshot victim. Ithaca Police Department is now on scene and states that EMS can respond directly to the scene. IFD units are requesting dispatch to check on availability for a medvac helo for the patient. LifeNet 712 is checking to see if the weather will be permitted to be able to fly. As of right now, I don't know how many times, but the most I've seen so far in the last week. I mean, Lenny, this is getting bad. This is
the reason why I do not leave my fucking house without my baby on my side.
Yep.
And if the shit keeps up, I'm gonna put the fucking shotgun in the back goddamn window.
Well, you might want to just start armoring your vehicle like it's fucking gonna be a zombie apocalypse.
Yeah. Oh my god.
I mean, come on. I mean, we might as well go that far.
Yeah. No, if I was Bill Gates, I would. I can't afford that shit, man.
Like this guy, Bill Ward puts out there. He goes, "This shouldn't be happening. Kathy Hochul did a fine job passing all the laws that have been infringing our rights. For God's sake, this sanctuary city of love." Yeah.
Yeah, Bill's a good dude, man. I did the I went to the last No Kings rally with him.
Yeah, dude, I love it. I love it when people jump in.
We couldn't stir up any problems though. Nobody wanted to fuck around and find out.
Well, you know what? They probably already knew that it was going to be a bad situation alone. I mean, hey, that's on them. All right. In other news from 4 days ago, even though we're going to still talk about it, Ithaca police charge a local resident with felony weapon possession after being called to a disturbance at a mobile home park late Monday night. Wow. Can we talk about how...
What was that?
Ithaca police charge a local resident with a felony weapons possession after being called to a disturbance at a mobile home park late Monday night.
Did they say what park? Because I had two sheriffs up in my park at like 2:00.
It
the
says,
morning.
it says Ithaca, so I'm assuming it's down behind fucking Wegmans.
Yeah, probably.
Bruce Rogers, of the age of 64, was arrested for allegedly menacing a victim with a firearm at Nate's Floral Estates.
Yep.
They recovered the firearm, responding to the reported dispute about 10:28 p.m. Judge Wallace arraigned Rogers in Ithaca City Court and remanded him to the Tompkins County Jail on no bail. What the fuck?
Unbelievable.
Like, are you serious? Oh my god.
It's crazy, man.
That is just insane. I mean, come on. I mean, this is fucking Ithaca. I mean, it's not a surprise to me. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what blows my mind is with all the problems that Ithaca's been having, there are still fucking people out there that are, ooh, guns are bad. We don't want any guns. We'll throw rocks and hit them with 2x4s. We don't want to kill anybody.
Let's throw them some
Fuck,
love.
man.
Okay. We'll just throw them some loves and hugs. That'll change their mind.
Yeah. Like, what the hell, people? Wake up, man.
We're tree huggers. We love being this way.
So about a year or two ago, I put out an open invitation to any of the city council people who wanted to, that didn't have any firearm experience, that wanted to spend a day out at a private range, you know, members only range, which I'm a member of. And fucking crickets, man. Not a single word from any of them, not a decline or an accept.
Nope.
Not any of them. But yet they want to be all gung-ho. Oh, guns are bad. No, it's not the guns that are bad. Gun is a fucking tool. It's the people that have some of these guns that are bad.
Yep. All right. So I want to go back on this because this is something that I still keep talking about. Back on October 23rd, 2025, there was a report of an arson attempt at the Asteri building, and the 46-year-old that was a part of this ordeal, Roy Roberts, allegedly tried to start a fire inside the stairwell of a residential building, the Asteri building. Ithaca Police Department said officers arrived at 1:27 a.m. after receiving a criminal mischief complaint. IPD said Roberts then tried to pull the fire alarm lever, but police stopped him before he could activate the building's alarm. He was arraigned by Judge Wallace and was remanded to Tompkins County Jail and was charged with second-degree arson, a felony. Wow. Smart. Nobody's saying, and I know that, honestly, Dalton, you and I both have said this, but, honestly, Lenny, I still think, do they actually have physical proof that somebody saw Steven start the fire on the 10th floor? How do we not know that it might have been Roy?
Yeah, I have my doubts about that as well. There was no
how do we
eyewitnesses, and this isn't the first time that Roy has been caught doing this shit. The dude has a problem with fucking fire.
Isn't he? And like, this is the first time that this has happened. Not here, obviously, but
Yeah.
somewhere else it did. I think was it Dalton? Wasn't it like we got talked about it? Like, happened at one of his other apartments a long time ago or something before he moved here. It was like his last apartment or something. I want to say it was. So, yeah, I mean, honestly, this dude is seriously, like, it's clear that, once you do that, you should not be allowed back in the building. The dude's been in this building multiple times, even after those charges. and he
Is,
still
is
keeps
he
coming
still a
back.
resident there? Or did they finally fucking kick him out?
So I don't know. I think they did kick him out, but I don't know. I mean, he keeps coming back in the building just like the rest of the people that are trespassed. I mean, it's
Yeah,
pretty clear
yeah.
that they're not giving a shit anyway. So why do we care?
Yeah, you got broken fucking doors. You got no barriers to keep people the hell out, other than security, which is non-existent.
Wow. Like I said, I mean, it's just stupid. You got these people that keep breaking the law, keep doing all this stupid shit, and then they keep getting let back on the building. And this is one of the issues that's in that fucking paperwork for sorry, caps lock is on.
Do
Damn
we
it.
have any other viewers yet?
Yep. I'm watching. We have some on YouTube. I've got it multi-streaming right now.
Gotcha. Okay.
I started going back to the streaming platform for Yard Stream because it seems to be working better and it actually looks more professional than the other stuff. So
Yeah. Any
on
questions
other
from
news-
our audience, or?
well, let's see what we got. I mean, I'm interested in finding out. Hold on. Nobody yet has commented, but we're still going to continue to keep pushing.
Okay.
So,
No,
All right.
maybe we'll get Derek to join us again tonight.
you know
Maybe
what?
he'll have some input.
You know what? I would love for Derek to come back on. I think that having Derek Osborne on here. He is, as some of you may not know, he's the Tompkins County Sheriff, and he is actually a very decent guy, very respectable, very easy to talk to. Lenny, you've got a pretty good reputation with him. I mean, he seems to be a pretty respectful guy for the most part. But the real question on all this, what do you think Derek would say?
I don't know. I honestly do not know. Yeah, I publicly, I don't think that he would have much to comment because, he's got to be mindful of his position and,
Yeah.
all of that. But privately, I think he would have some opinions.
Well, I think you also have to remember too. I mean, we're in a position now where, we need to kind of figure out where the truth is, where the lies are,
Yep.
and separate them because you see some people are being disrespected in a way. Some people are not. Some people are in agreement. Some people are not. I think you and I both know we'll figure that out. I think we'll figure it out.
That would be the difference between Derek and I. A main difference, if I ever was elected as sheriff, is I'd probably have once a week where I would dedicate 2 hours and do a live, inviting the community and just have a no bullshit, ask and tell, weekly about, the events that have happened. I mean, there's obviously some things you can't talk about, but, the transparency is almost non-existent anymore, especially now that the county has blocked all of the, first responders radio traffic. So now we're back in the fucking dark like we were when Ithaca Crime first started. That was the whole reason that Ithaca Crime was born, is because the truth was not getting out there, and people weren't safe, and
well, and that's the other thing too. I mean, I think that was the biggest problem, was that people are now going to be pissed off because all of this conversation, everything that's been going on, is all going to be kept quiet, and nobody's going to know exactly what the hell is going on in our community unless you got one of these new damn digital radios.
Dude, you can't even use that. I have 2 of them. They're silent because everything is encrypted. Without having the encryption key programmed into these radios, you have no access to nothing.
I think Dalton's falling asleep over here. He's got the earbud in, but I think he's like half dead over here.
Dude,
He's
get
into the
your
abyss.
ass. There's room at the end of the table. Get your ass over to the table so we can all watch you and harass you when you do.
Yeah, you hear Lenny? Lenny's telling you get your ass to the table. Let's go. Yeah.
That way we can harass you when you start falling asleep. Oh, I know why it is, because you're fucking feeding them that wine.
You know what? No, it's because I've been drinking the whole bottle of wine. That's the problem. None for you, mofo. Not happening today.
Oh, man.
All right, so on
All right,
our
let's get back on track.
Let's get back on track to what we were talking about. All right, so let's talk about some other stuff here because I got to tell you, it's funny. I'm interested in seeing how this top 10 articles in the Ithaca News. That's right. Back on October 23rd, 2025, Ithaca man charged after allegedly kicking and shoving police officers.
It was not me.
Okay. Timothy Daniels, 37, was charged with second-degree misdemeanor criminal contempt for violating a lawful court order in misdemeanor resisting arrest around 1:30 a.m. Daniels kicked and shoved officers during the arrest, although they suffered no injuries. He received medical treatment from Bangs on scene and was later taken to the Ithaca Police Department for processing. He was arraigned by Judge Wallace and remanded to the Tompkins County Jail. God damn! We're just gonna clink him to the fucking jail.
Yep, bro. We need a new jail. We need a bigger jail or a second jail.
All right, we're gonna volunteer that Dalton's apartment is now officially an addition to the Tompkins County Jail. His job is going to be feeding all the prisoners, and they get stuck and stuffed into the closet.
They can put them up in my fucking shed.
What?
They can put some up in my shed.
Did you just hear what he said?
No.
Yeah, Lenny. Tell Lenny. Tell him what you just said. You're not like it's not. Tell him what you just said to me.
Fucking cock meat sandwiches.
I say it again. I still didn't hear you, Jared. Just say it.
He said. Yeah, we're gonna give him fucking cock meat sandwiches.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Rubber dildos filled with fucking cream and call it a Long John.
Oh my god.
Courtesy of Duncan Dicks.
I'm dunking these nuts. Oh my god. Remember, guys, if you are listening in live, you're watching us, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook, you guys are able to comment. Do not be afraid. This is part of having a debate. This is open to you, open to everybody. As Donald Trump would say, it's open to everybody. I don't care whatever time it is. You know, come over here and I'll teach you what it's all about. Cock meat sandwiches.
All right, give me 5 minutes. I gotta go actually do some work.
You suck.
All right, I'll be right back.
All right, guys. So we are going to continue while he is doing his pretty princess stuff that he's doing. All right, Dalton. So check this out, guys. So the Community Justice Center and Ithaca Police Department want to invite you to a Friendsgiving dinner 2025 potluck in conversation. This is going to be on Thursday, November 13th, 5 to 7 p.m. at the Calvary Baptist Church, 507 North Albany Street, Ithaca, New York, 14850. You can also register online for this Friendsgiving forum to join. Join us to share food and conversate and join the community and talk with law enforcement. Let's connect and build relationships. Guys, we should be supporting our local PD office. I mean, I know Dalton does. He goes out there and does the Jelly Belly for him and just kind of shakes it all over, you know. But we want to make this an enjoyable event for all and for everyone. So please make sure that you guys definitely get to go out. Again, it is on Thursday, November 13th at 5 p.m. till 7. It is at the Calvary Baptist Church, 507 North Albany Street, Ithaca, New York, 14850. You can register online. I will post it. So of course, we have Lenny, who is in the background being a smart ass, and he's being the blah 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 blah, gotta go do work kind of thing, but that's typical. So of course, let's continue on. We also have some more information which you guys will love. Lenny is officially now turned gay. I'm just kidding.
That was my name. Not get off that easily.
What I said was Lenny's turned gay.
Just don't tell my wife.
Oh man, she probably watching this live right now.
Love you, babe.
She probably going, what the hell is he doing? Who's his man? I want to know. Let's talk about it. Oh man, you're killing me, man. I'm dying over here. All right, so
there we go. I'm back.
Why did you just kicked my camera out, bro? What the hell, dude?
What the fuck, dude?
Yeah, my camera literally just died out, so now I got to fix it again. So hold on. So I got to go back
shit.
here. No, hold on. I got it, Linda. There we go. All right, we got it. We're good. All right. So what I was saying, are you seriously going to eat food right in the middle while we're having conversation? You suck.
Absolutely.
Listen, don't tell.
I gotta eat my fucking dinner, dude.
Don't tell Dalton what you got, because he may want to come down there and get it.
Bro. Some good shit.
What is it?
Cajun lobster.
Cajun lobster.
Uh-huh.
You hate
fucking delicious.
I think the Irish in him is saying that he can't have lobster.
Oh, I don't know what you're missing. It's good shit.
Yeah. He says, yes, I do. Me not being on the toilet for 2 hours. You said 2 words that did not agree with me. Cajun and lobster.
It's
What?
really good. Cajun seafood salad is technically what it is.
Yeah, but it's I mean, come on, who can't turn down a fucking great lobster salad? I mean, I can't. Don't even start with that, okay? You came down with the fucking pizzas from Domino's, and one of them had fucking anchovies on it. I wanted to vomit.
And then dessert.
Well, whatever, it was gross. I don't know what it was, but it was nasty looking. And then
that's dessert.
The fuck is that? Wait. Come closer to that. Let me see what that. Yeah, that looks so good. Blueberry muffins. Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
That's what I like right there.
So anyhow, what other news is going on, man?
All right.
What other news we got?
Oh, we got great news. What are you talking about? We got news. We got news beyond news. So we will look back here in a minute. Here's one from today. Actually, no. Yeah, it is today. Yeah, today. County issues an emergency order to fund food.
Did you get that one that I sent a link to?
God damn it! I keep trying to talk and you cut me off. I'm gonna really cry. The county issues an emergency order to fund food aid ahead to help SNAP benefits pause. So, guys, just so as you know, if you live in Tompkins County, you're on the SNAP benefit program. It looks like that they're going to do a food aid program for those who are, dealing with not being able to get their, SNAP benefits for this month. There is one or two places where they're going to actually do emergency food for you guys. So make sure you stay noticed. You can go to ithaca.com. It'll tell you all your news, your local events. It'll tell you what kind of stuff is going on within the Finger Lakes region. Please make sure you guys also check on that as well. Lenny, I will just let you know, Lenny is now officially, he's officially now single. So if any of you gay guys are looking for any fun, he's always open to a good phone number and a good conversation. We're just kidding, guys. We're just kidding. All right. So then our other news report is that county legislative approves tentative budget increases funding for Youth Services Community Food Coalition. As of October 22nd, they had a meeting. Unanimously approved the 2026 tentative budget following discussion for several proposed budget amendments. 2 amendments were adopted, increasing proposed funding for the Community Food Coalition for the youth service community.
And just a point on that. Just keep in mind, everybody, that this is money that they're still giving out, even though they found a $2.1 million fuck up in their paperwork on the budget that so they're just going to raise people's taxes to cover that $2.1 million.
And
They've
just
already basically said that.
And just so all of you know, also because of the government shutdown, which we will get more in depth with that as well, because Lenny and I both love talking about some of these in-depth, detailed bullshit. I think we got him. He's actually over here staying awake. I'm surprised. I think he likes the show. Dalton's actually enjoying it. You're clapping. I see over there. The government shutdown threatens November for SNAP benefits, and it also is delaying HEAP for those in Tompkins County that are residents. Yeah. So, just know, guys, like, we understand that you guys are going through some serious situations. A lot of you guys are on a fixed income. A lot of you guys depend on these services for that. So we want to let you know that regardless of whatever goes forward, there are going to be local places nearby that are going to help each and every person that they possibly can to help bring this community together, regardless that the government shutdown has really done some serious effect on some of 58 billion people, which is absolutely insane. I mean, Lenny, you got to be. I mean, that's got to really piss off a lot of people. 58 million people.
I know, man.
Got to be somebody out there that can put an input on this.
Well, here's the kicker about this whole government shutdown fucking thing. Throughout the Biden presidency, right? The last 4 budgets that have gone through the Senate and Congress, nothing has fucking changed, right? So this clean CR that was proposed, that was passed through the House and that the Senate is holding out on, there's not a fucking single thing that has changed in that other than the fact that we have a new president. It's the only thing that has changed in it. And that's why these fuckers are not voting for it.
Yeah, I mean, I think
more this. We hate Donald.
I mean, they're haters. They don't see the positive that's coming out of this. It's going to get.
It was good enough to pass when Joe Biden was the fucking president, when Sleepy Joe was in office. But now that someone else is there, it's not good enough to pass, even though not a single thing has changed. Not one thing.
That's how I feel. Too bad. Because you know what?
And that's something that a lot of people don't realize, man.
Yeah, I'm still listening. I mean, realistically, yeah. I mean, you got to think about it. They people want shit given to them. They don't want to work for it. They want it free. They want free shit instead of actually benefiting themselves and doing something. Working a job, whether even if you work part time and still claim for some benefits. Dude, fucking work. Just work a few hours a week and actually have some kind of a actual goal. I mean,
and there's this other issue too that ICE is picking up all of these people, which is freeing up a lot of jobs for Americans to take over. It's sad that we're too fucking spoiled, and that these jobs that the illegals are taking are not good enough for us to do ourselves. I mean, if I had, if I was in dire straits and whatever, and I was told to go shovel shit behind a fucking horse, I'd do it. I might not like it, but I'd do it.
I think that's the problem, is that our society really doesn't see it. They see things in a whole different way. They want to be able to jump in and just get everything handed to them, but they don't actually take into consideration that some of us who actually do work are trying to make a living, and some of us actually want to be able to have a nice retirement or a nice a setup for us when we go to get settled in for the rest of our lives. Guys, I don't know about you, but there are too many lazy people out there. Way too many lazy people. It's just a fact. It's a damn fact. It's a truth, and I don't think anybody realizes, the extent of it.
And America has gotten so fucking spoiled that, we feel like, and you hear the politicians talking about it all the time, man, is that, Americans won't do the jobs going out in fields and picking fruit and picking, whatever, because they think that job is below them. It gives you a fucking paycheck. So, it's not the job that's below you. It's that you think that you're too good to do that.
And you know what? I think that's where a lot of this goes wrong, is that people don't realize that you got to work to fucking make a living. You can't sit there on your ass and expect somebody to not say something. I mean, I hate to be honest with you, but I'm tired of looking at people and seeing that nobody's actually working a job, that people aren't getting off their ass to try to, make the best of it.
So, my point of view is that there's certain things that need to change with eligibility for government programs. One, if you're on them, random drug tests should be allowed. If you fail, then you get sanctioned for 6 months or 3 months or whatever the hell it is.
Were you leaving, you hoe?
So here's something that a lot of people don't realize. In Pennsylvania, right? They passed a law about 10, maybe 15 years ago in Pennsylvania that you're only entitled to receive benefits for 5 years of your entire life. Once that 5 years is used up, you no longer are eligible for any government benefits, whether it's food stamps or cash assistance or, things like that. You get 5 years. So, it kind of forces people to go out and work. And then when they fall on hard times, they've got that to lean back on. That should be every state. Yeah. Every state.
I mean, that's a true fact. I mean, you guys can, people really should be forced to go out and, work a job, have an income coming in, something that shows, good deeds being done. But right now, as I see it, I don't see anybody doing it. Did you find it? Okay. It's gotten to the point where, we want people to, and I think that's the point that, Trump's trying to make is that, I think the way I'm seeing it at the moment is that Trump wants people to stop being lazy to get a damn job. And I can't really say that he isn't wrong for, forcing that because, it is true.
It's how our economy works, man. You can't have everybody sucking off the tit of the government and sucking up all the taxpayer funds and not contributing nothing back. That shit doesn't last forever.
It's like last night when you and I were talking about this. You and I were having a conversation about the fact that, Tompkins County DSS is going out and they're spending $4,000 per person to stay in these hotels. Why can't we spend that $4,000 on helping them get into an apartment with the first month's rent and a security deposit? They could cut half of that.
I agree.
Come on. We got people out there that could be budgeting this money appropriately and effectively. And it's like, okay, instead of keeping them in the hotel, why don't you set up or provide some kind of a I don't know how to explain it. So basically it's like a volunteer position where you have people come in that help you find an apartment, that help you get settled in, and they have a spot at DSS where they can literally help each person actually get an apartment. And then DSS pays for that first month's and security deposit to get them, in a better position. Why aren't we spending our money effectively on that? Why are we not talking about those?
It's because of we keep electing these fucking socialists to the places, common council and county legislature, which determine where the money is spent. They've all got the friggin' mentality of, this should be free, that should be free. No, it doesn't fucking work that way.
But see, that's what I don't understand is that But see, that's what I don't understand is that they have all this money that they're spewing out and they're able to do that, but you're not understanding that when you're spewing out $4,000 a month per person to have a place in a hotel, that's $4,000 that is being wasted for the wrong thing. Come on. I can understand from a point of view.
Bro, can you imagine? So what kind of money can $4,000 a month buy for a rental apartment? That's like some lakeside, 6-bedroom fucking house, man. That's not money that you should be spending on a fucking hotel room in a flea bag infested motel.
I'm not disagreeing with you, but I think we also need to keep in mind that, we're talking about $4,000 that's being spent on people who are, they could be putting them in an apartment or put them somewhere in a decent setup. I'm so pissed that we're wasting all this money for what?
You can have a fucking list that's a mile long about all the money that gets wasted by the county and by the city. Take, for example, look at the city buses, the electric buses. Okay, they spent all this millions of dollars to buy these electric buses. They worked for a couple of months and then they broke down. Now the company that they bought these buses from went bankrupt, so they can't even get the fucking things fixed. And they want to buy more.
And that's what frustrates me.
Stupid
is that they buy all this stuff that they can't recover. They can't recover anything from it. And honestly, listen, if I not even if, but when I do have the ability to run for city mayor and I get voted in, I'm going to tell you right now, we are going to get rid of all this electric bullshit, go back to the diesel buses like we were, because they were dependable, they were reliable,
Yeah.
it was less
And
cost.
they were easy to repair.
Easy to repair. And it was better that we had it that way, because then we had more people actually physically wanting to have a bus that they could trust and know that it's going to get there. You have an electric bus that breaks down, right? Do you still have heat if that goes down?
Absolutely not.
Do you still have a way for it to move if it breaks down?
100% no.
Are they reliable?
Nope.
So then why the fuck are we buying, these $500,000 buses for them to not even be working? That's what I
And
want to know.
right there's your question. And right there's the question. Why do we keep doing
realistically, why are
stupid
we
shit
spending that kind of money?
and pissing away all the taxpayer money on things that we know are not going to fucking work?
I mean, I feel like we're wasting more money within the county and the city, but we're not getting those results. And I feel like there's a lot of headache on who's really in charge of the budgeting, because a lot of this seems to be a complete mess and nobody's understanding it. You can't just sit there and expect for somebody not to, for somebody not to actually jump in and be like, hey, look, you guys should really consider thinking about how you're spending your money within the county. I mean, we're talking a shitload of money that I personally think they're wasting. I think they're wasting money more than they are saving it. And that's only because of the fact that when I look back and I see how much money is truly being spent, it's frustrating. It's absolutely
It is. You know, the thing that opened my eyes is I don't think it was this year's budget, last year's budget with the city, when they were having all the talks with Cornell and everything.
Yeah.
So my thought is, why the hell is Ithaca in a position where they have to grovel and beg Cornell for $5 when Cornell has an estimated $400 billion with a B, $billion endowment?
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. We need to put ourselves in a position when we're dealing with Cornell where we have some leverage. Right now we have zero fucking leverage, and that's why they are able to abuse Ithaca the way that they do.
Yep. And you know what? They're going to continue to keep doing what they're doing.
They're going to.
Because they don't understand it.
Yeah.
They don't get it.
And they're doing nothing to try to change that dynamic.
Well, I think you and I both know it is time to take a quick break. It's time to take a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break, get ourselves accumulated and ready to go for our next conversation.
Oh, is this where I get to check on my baseball?
No, Lenny, you were excited. We're gonna start talking about them shutdown.
Yeah.
Government shutdown. That's right. Government shutdown is what we want. And I know, Lenny,
Hell
you got
yes.
full words about what you want to say in that.
Bro.
I know you do.
Bro, listen.
I mean, come on. Hey,
You're
there's
gonna
no way that
have
you
to
can't
shut
tell
me down.
me you ain't got something great to talk about on this.
You're gonna have to shut me down like fucking Chuck Schumer shut the government down. When we get on that.
Is that how it's going to be?
That's how it's gonna be, brother.
All
You're gonna
right.
have to pull the fucking
Well, listen, guys,
plug.
so we're going to come back. And absolutely. All right, we're going to come back. We're going to have a full-on conversation about the government shutdown, what your thoughts are. Lenny is going to go in and he's going to tell us what he feels and his input on this government shutdown and where you should be keeping your eyes and ears open to. So we're going to take a quick break. You guys stay tuned. Lenny, I'll still be able to talk to you. Everyone else will not be able to hear us, but definitely keep in touch and listen to us live We are here till 11 p.m. That's right. I said 11 p.m.
Yay!
We're going to be here till 11, which is great. I'm excited. It's only 7:30. I mean, we got a long list of some
News
fun
for a
we're gonna
long
talk
fucking
about.
night, brother.
Dude, we're going to have so much fun doing this. I already know. It's going to be great. All right, guys. So stay tuned. Stay live. We are going to be right back. So stay tuned here shortly. This is Jay on the Wolf.
Where is my freaking baseball? Oh.
All right, Lenny, I'm going to call you in a second.
All right.
I'll be right back, Lenny.
Yeah, I'm still trying to find my baseball game.
When you deliver with DoorDash, you get to choose when you do it and when you don't.
Okay, I think I'll do it now.
Now works, yeah. But if it doesn't, you can also set your schedule around your other commitments.
Good, because I have a lot of those.
Tell me about it. So whenever it works well for you, you can make a few extra bucks.
I guess I do have an hour to kill.
And when earnings on your time, you can enjoy more quality time.
I really enjoyed this book.
Make money on your time. DoorDash, sign up today.
I'm gonna show you how I use the new Suno V5 to make cool samples to spice up my songs. So I have this song that I'm working on for a client. So the song is fine, but it sounds kind of incomplete and it needs something else to elevate it a little more. Let's see what we can find on Suno. I wanted some record scratches and kind of 90s sounds. And I think Suno...
Howdy.
Yeah. We are back. That's right. We're back. Lenny. How about the government shutdown? How about that? How about that government shutdown? Let's talk about it.
Oh boy.
Are you ready for that?
See, who do we have in here now? Just you and I still, or do we got other?
No, we still got it. We got roughly 2-3 people so far.
All right.
So we're holding up. You got to remember too, it is a little early because last night it was later when we started getting more people.
Yep. This is when you guys get to interact and play a part of this thing, man. Because I ain't got a monologue to go on here. I need some interaction.
No, we need you guys to be able to jump in, be able to say what you want to say. Make sure you guys know you have a voice. It's about freedom of speech, man. We're people that support the Constitution. We want you guys to know you're here not only to be able to speak up, but we want you to be able to have a voice. This is your
healthy
time.
debate.
Don't think that we don't want you to say anything. We want you to speak up. So make sure you're down in the comments. Make sure you're saying something. Make sure that you guys are joining in. It's all about how you present yourself.
Where the fuck are the comments?
All right, Lenny. All right, Lenny. This one's on you. Let's see what you got on this. Let's start a controversial argument on the government shutdown.
So, let's see. We've been new president for 9 months. Well, going on 10 months now. And we've had, some contentious moments and everything. But when this issue of the government staying reopened or staying opened came up for debate, it was clear that it is a red versus blue issue, period. And over the last 4 years when Biden was president, the same bill that came up, was it 32 days ago now?
Something like that, yeah.
For vote.
Yeah.
Nothing has changed in it.
Something like that. I don't remember like the exact date, but I do know that. Yeah, that was well played.
Nothing has changed. It's the same exact bill, photocopy that we've been running the government on over the last 4 years. Why in the hell the Democrats decided to stand their ground now and shut everything down is beyond me. I don't understand it. All of these debates on healthcare and everything else, if they really gave a shit about those issues, then they would reopen the fucking government and they would have that conversation like they've been told. The government needs to be reopened before that conversation happens. The president has told them that. The leader in the Senate, Thune, has told them that nothing is going to happen. No conversations are going to be had until the government is fully functional again.
And see, that's what I don't understand is that, you shut down the government. You're not only like affecting federal workers, but you're also affecting,
the military,
working class people.
Yeah.
You're affecting the people that are actually trying to make a difference, and they're trying to do what they can to provide for the families. Now you shut all that out. I mean, come on. How many of these people are going to sit back and be like, oh yeah, this is a situation. This is kind of screwed up. And then you got other people on the right side that are going, they're fine. They'll be all right. We're going to just wait this out. We'll get our way. No, it ain't going to work like that.
Yeah.
It doesn't work like that.
And so part of the reason why the Republicans are okay with allowing this to happen is because now they have the ability to further cut the government jobs, like Musk was doing with Doge and everything. Now that the government is not operational, there's nobody telling the president or anybody, axe this department, axe that department.
Yeah.
There's no guide rails that are in place right now. So he is perfectly fine, and I think the majority of Americans are perfectly fine with allowing for that to happen in a short term. Get done what you need to get done, get the government reopen again, and let's fucking pick up where we left off.
I think there's a lot of, I think it's kind of turned not only, it's not even being about business. It's not even about business. Is it? To me, this seems to be more of a personal vendetta towards Trump. And I think what the Democrats are doing is saying, because such and such, this is the reason I feel that I should, shut down the government and ask for your support. you know, you're not just affecting the American people, you're affecting everything. Everything. It doesn't
Yeah.
matter what the situation is, you are affecting everybody's situation. Doesn't matter.
100%. And then, you know, and then you got the problem of these fucking activist judges that are stepping outside of their fucking lane, you know, and telling the government, well, you've got to find money from somewhere to pay for the food stamp program or to pay for, you know, this or pay for that. That's not your fucking job, dude.
Yep.
You know, your job is to put people in fucking jail. You know, stay in your own goddamn lane.
I mean, you know, the other thing too, Lenny, is I mean, you and I have you know, I watch the news, I see what goes on, I see the ongoing issues of if they don't get to have their place and their say on something. To me, it seems very personal. Like, oh, I need to have a say in this as well. I need to have a little bit of a piece of this argument. And I'm not saying that we want to violate their rights, but when you are running as a, you know, when you're running as somebody who is part of this, okay, part of this whole situation, you should be able to sit there and say, okay, when you're not working, yes, you can have your opinion, but when you are representing, you should not be able to put your say out there until you've had that close connection with the people, with those who actually can support you on this. I feel like there's a lot more that can be done from a political view. Personal feelings cannot be boasted into a public, so like personal feelings should not be posted into a political view while you are doing this. You got a personal opinion about something, okay, that's understandable. But you're supposed to work together as one house, not separate. And I'm seeing that issue constantly, and I'm seeing the problems that there are.
Yeah.
And nobody's saying anything about it.
Your video just went out again.
Oh yeah, it's being a turd like usual.
You know, and until we can get the government working cohesively again, you know, where it's not Democrats against the Republicans and every vote is, you know, all the Republicans vote yes and all the Democrats vote no. You know, with a few exceptions, like John Fetterman. John Fetterman absolutely blows my fucking mind, bro. Like, that dude should be part of the Republican Party because he's the only fucking Democrat in the Senate right now who's got a shred of common sense about him.
Who was that guy? Who was that guy that was on MSNBC years ago? Chris something. Do you remember? You remember what I'm talking about? The older guy, the white haired dude, like kind of like you, but he's much bigger. Was very politically. I mean, he was a Republican. He was very, very blunt.
If I saw a face, I would know. But
oh my God, his last name was with a D.
Yeah, I don't know.
Chris something. Oh my God, my dad used to watch him all the time. The guy was fucking a genius. I mean, he would call people out on their bullshit. He'd tell them exactly what their thoughts were. He didn't give a shit if you were pissed off or offended.
Dude, that's how Rush Limbaugh was. He didn't care. He called balls and strikes the way that they were fucking pitched. He didn't care. He had no party.
Rosemary, thank you for coming on here again. You were on last night. We want to thank you for that. Me and Lenny, I want to appreciate that. Thank you so much for being a part of it.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. Thank you again. Brittany, you can go stuff a dick somewhere because we don't care. You're kind of a pain in the ass anyways, but we love you anyway. So, you know.
Oh, boy. One of them?
No, I love her. She's cool. She's a cool friend. She's awesome.
All right.
I just like giving people shit because that's part of my job.
I can't see any of the comments, so you're going to have to do the whole comment part.
Oh yeah. No, I'll definitely share it with you for sure.
But I mean,
They really-
John Fetterman, dude, he's phenomenal.
Yeah.
And I thank God that he has some kind of voice in the mix of the Democrats. And that's why they fucking hate him. Because he tells it the way it is.
Well, I think the other thing is that he's very blunt about, what he is, his expectation on how things are. I think he also sees things in a different point of view, meaning like he doesn't care if you don't like them. He doesn't care that if you hate him or feel a different way, but he's very blunt, very blunt, very blunt.
And a telltale sign of this shit, of how bad the Democratic Party has become, is, you've got MSNBC, CNN, ABC, that when they do their interviews with any Democrat, they're actually turning the fucking screws now.
See, I think that's what I like about the Republican Party is that they're not afraid to stand up and say what the fuck they want and be like, look, we're for the American people. We are for the people that want change. We are for the people who want to see a better outcome. But if you aren't going to support us in how we want to roll with this, then that is your loss, because we're going to gain that trust, that responsibility to show the American people that we care enough about making good change. Now, I'm not saying that they don't have mistakes along the way, but I do think that that's part of being a human being. You're going to make mistakes.
As long as you learn from them.
Exactly. And I think that's where a lot of people are not seeing that, is they're seeing one side to it. Oh, they're fucking up. They're going to ruin our country. They're going to do this. They're going to do that. My dad used to be like that. Let me tell you. Okay, I'm going to tell you about my dad. Oh my God, he was the guy that he would go out and he has these two big fucking boulders out in front of his house, right? He would literally take these boulders and spray paint on them. And when he would spray paint on these boulders, he would write "fuck Trump" or "fuck somebody within the government." He'd write that right on there and spray paint it. And then he'd boast it all up and down 3496 of Ithaca. I'm like, oh my God. Do you not realize I live here with you? I'm your kid. How embarrassing is this? Oh my God. There were times that he was just so blunt. I'd be sitting in the living room and he'd just start cussing and swearing at the TV, thinking that they could hear him. And my sister one day, my sister Vanessa, she looks at him and goes, "Dad, seriously, stop fucking yelling at the TV. They can't hear you." He goes, "Well, I want to imagine that they did." Oh my God. That doesn't fucking help. It doesn't help just sitting there screaming at the TV for no reason. This is stupid. Stupid.
Here's something about my old man and my mother also that I found out shortly before she passed.
Okay.
They've both been lifelong Democrats their entire life.
Okay.
And I didn't realize until my father shared with me the first time ever in his life that he actually casted a vote was in 2016 for Trump. He never voted.
Serious?
He never voted prior to that in his entire life. And now he's I don't know if he changed his party, but that man is all about Trump.
Wow.
And he was never political in his life. He was never anything. He just went to work, came home, stayed to himself. And he shared that with me, I don't know, maybe 2020, 2021, right around the time COVID, the flu came around. And we've had some deep conversations since then. And my mother's the same way. she voted more than my old man did, but she was never political. She worked for the state, retired from the state, but she was never political, but
Yeah.
they both were converted. When they saw how the Democrat Party was going.
Yep.
And I mean, that story is a lot of people that I've talked to over the years. A lot of them have similar stories, man. They're like me. They don't agree with every single thing, that Donald Trump does. I still have my things that I don't like, but the things that I do like far outweigh them.
Well,
so,
you know what? I mean, I can't say that, it's hold on a second. I can't say that I disagree with you because I mean, over the years, it's been crazy. It's been crazy, absolutely crazy. All right, so Lenny, I know you said you were watching for MLB, which starts at 8:00 tonight. Just so you guys know, the World Series starts tonight. Last
game, winner takes all the cookies.
Los Angeles Dodgers at the Toronto Blue Jays. This is a 3-3 and a 3-3 situation. Guys, it's fucking tied. It is the last game. That's right. Last game.
And I believe they are playing in Toronto.
They are. They're playing in Toronto tonight. They are seriously doing the 3-on-3. This is what we talked about from the beginning. So, guys, just remember, this is tonight's game. Just remember, we are all looking forward to this game. It is going to be interesting to see. Now, as for some of you that are NFL football fans, how many of you guys are ready for tomorrow's night game? 49ers versus the New York Giants and the Chargers versus the Titans. Also, they're going to be playing Vikings and the Lions, Falcons and the Patriots, and the Broncos against the Texans, Colts versus Steelers. We also have some other games on here, so give me a second while I work on this. Falcons are playing the Patriots. Yep, Colts against the Steelers. And also, Green Bay is playing the Panthers tomorrow, and the Rams and the Saints are playing. Jaguars and the Raiders. Chiefs and the Bills. Seahawks and Washington are playing. And also for Monday, Cowboys are playing against the Cardinals. I'm sorry, I meant Cowgirls. All right. I mean, let's see. Where's Philadelphia in this? Because I haven't seen them yet. Oh, man. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, there we go. That was from last
week. Way down here. The Chiefs are way up here.
Yeah. Eagles won the Giants game. They won against the Giants. So, I mean, the Eagles were 38-20. I mean, Jesus, that must have been a hell of a game. And did you see that game where the guy from the Giants ended up getting hurt really bad? Did you see that?
Oh, with the ankle or the leg?
Oh my God, dude! I could not believe what I saw.
This shit was twisted in abnormal directions.
I have in years. Okay, I'm saying this truthfully. In years, I've never seen a football game played like that. And then I'm sitting there going, "Holy shit!" Like, how do you do that? How do you fuck up somebody's leg like that so bad? I've never ever saw that until recently. That was fucking amazing. That was amazing. And then, like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, there's a couple of games that are coming out for this week. I definitely want to see what San Francisco's got. I think they're going to have a pretty good game. I got to be honest. I think that the Steelers game is going to be another good one. That one's going to be very interesting. The Rams, LA Rams, they got a good play game. I like where they're going with stuff. I mean, Lenny, who do you see I mean, who do you think is going to
Oh,
be?
Chiefs all the way, man. Chiefs all the way.
You think Chiefs are going to go this way this
Yeah,
year?
yeah.
I mean, I
100%.
definitely would like to see that.
100%.
I mean, they're playing the Bills tomorrow. I mean, come on. I mean, I'm not going to lie, but I got to tell you, I think the Chiefs are. I got to support them. I have to.
Bro, Mahomes is fucking magical. There's
that guy-
no other
that
word
guy-
to describe that guy.
Yo, that guy's got talent. Okay, Mahomes is good.
Between the runs that he can put together, the fucking escaping tackles, and the no look throws, like
Yeah.
they have no answer. Nobody has an answer. Those no look throws are fucking phenomenal.
Yeah.
He
I mean,
could be looking at the left, at the left sideline and make a throw picture perfect over to the right sideline. Like, I don't know how the fucking guy does it. He just does.
Well, the way I look at it is, this guy is talented. He's young. He's got a really good arm. I mean, in reality, true reality, the guy is really good at playing football. I mean, I'll be honest. I didn't think for 1 second that I would see him be that good. I felt the same way about Jalen Hurts for Philadelphia. I mean, his career, he was good at times in the beginning, and then there was times that he wasn't.
Yeah.
And then he kind of grew himself up and brought himself to where he is now. Now he's phenomenal.
But that's the thing. That's the thing that.
Player.
But that's the thing that separates Mahomes from everybody else is that dude has been consistent since the day that he stepped on that field.
Yep.
Maybe one or two bad games here and there, but he has been absolutely consistent.
Yep. And you know what? The other thing that I want to say too is that the three teams I think this year are going to be in the top tier to basically within the top, I would say top 5. Philadelphia Eagles, Kansas
As long as
City,
you don't say Jets.
Green Bay Packers, and Baltimore. I think those are the 4 that I see actually making it anywhere this year.
Yeah.
I
I can agree.
I mean, I think honestly, those 4 teams are, I think that we can see I can see myself, if I were to bet, I would say that between the 2 teams I think that are going to make it this year, Kansas City and Philly. I think those 2 are going to just fucking be right tight to each other. I just see it. I don't know why. I mean, they both have great fucking quarterbacks. They both have great people, and their offense and their defense are spectacular. I mean, you got to talk about, what about all of the people that are on these other teams? I mean, come on. I'm not gonna lie. I would love to see Miami Dolphins get a good win, but they haven't won a fucking Super Bowl since what? Back when was it Doug Flutie that played for him?
It's been a hot minute.
Oh my god, man! I would love to see fucking Miami Dolphins get a win, but we all know that ain't gonna fucking happen. I mean, that's a laugh of its own.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna lie. What are we gonna do? I mean, we have to just take it as a grain of salt for right now and hope that some way, somehow, we see something better going. I don't know when, but we'll see. Also, let's talk about some upcoming situations. The Dolphins are open to trading ahead of deadline as Miami faces questions on Tua Tagovailoa. Oh my God, I can't say his last name. Tua Tagovailoa.
Yeah, that guy.
Okay, that's as of 2 hours ago. Cowboys.
What happened with him?
They're talking about trading him ahead of the deadline.
Wow, that'd be a mistake.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
He's a good fucking. Yeah,
It's saying here
that would be a mistake.
I mean, here they're saying they're talking about trading him off. There have been some, while there have been some dialogue, opposing general managers feeling, left feeling like now former general Chris manager Grier had little interest engaging. Things have changed in Miami. Grier and the organization part ways on Friday, nearly a decade. An interim GM, Champ Kelly, and the rest of the team's current brass are far more open to deals, sources says. While previously a question about wide receiver Jalen Waddle was met with a hard no. Ouch, that fucking hurts. The team will now do its due diligence, at least consider offers for the star in prime, sources says. Miami still would prefer not to trade Waddle, but the Dolphins are at least willing to weigh an offer that blows them away. They're uncertain of the future in several key places. All options are now on the table, and here's what they're looking at for scenarios. I mean, I can't really blame them. I mean, not trying to be an ass here, but I don't think the NFL understands the Miami Dolphins have not won a game since Doug Flutie was there. That was the last fucking time that anybody's seen him. I don't know, man. I see some sketchy shit going on. I'll say that much.
Oh, shit. Time to get to work.
Oh, man, guys. They're yelling at him. They're yelling at him now. Look at them. See?
Got the bitch in the boxes yelling at me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, the bitching box is yelling at him. That's okay.
All right, I got to step away a few.
All right.
I'll be
that's
back.
fine. All right, guys. So, we're going to continue on and talk about this. As of right now, I mean, the football games and everything, everything seems to be pretty straightforward. I mean, the NFL, they've got some really great players. They got some people that, that aren't great. And I mean, I got to tell you, over the last couple of years watching the NFL, watching the games, I've always been a diehard Philadelphia Eagles fan. I like watching the Philadelphia Eagles. I like watching them play. I like being able to see them do what they do. Okay? They have made such a great impression, not only for the people and their fans and those that are in watching, but they've also made an impression on the communities around them. They play hard. They don't take no bullshit. They know what they're doing. I mean, I can tell you honestly, I would rather vote to see Philadelphia Eagles win another game, or even Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, those two are very, very blunt. Very blunt. But I have to tell you, if there was one particular, I would say honestly, I think I would rather see those two teams compete against each other for one more time, just to see. Because I think that when you look back at the NFL and you see them putting these teams together to play a game, I think Philly's got another shot again. Now, we just had some comments come up here just a few minutes ago that it was through one of my apps. Downtown Ithaca, this is from a comment that was being said by a gentleman. I got to give his name out, obviously. Ithaca has now become completely unsafe. I will not allow my kids or anybody to be able to be out on the streets, not even in my own grandkids. I don't trust them. I don't want them to be downtown because the amount of drugs, the violence, and the inconsiderate assholes of our community have no idea how terrifying it is to see what goes on. Matter of fact, guys, that is a true fucking story. True. Nobody wants to send their kids out into the city. Even look, I'm not gonna lie. Unless my son's with me, I would not want my kids by themselves anywhere in this city because I know that I can't trust any son of a bitch that lives here. I know that for a fact. Am I going to tell you that I don't? Yeah. Because I'm not going to hide my personal feelings about what I think. I'm not going to deny it. I got no interest in denying. I know that no matter what the situation is that I will continue to keep pushing forward. And I will continue to keep making the best of it, regardless. Now, I know you guys are probably all asking about our achievements. That's right. Achievements. What achievements have you guys done? Tell me what achievements you guys actually have done this week. I know somebody out there has got something to tell me. Feel free to comment. We'll see it on the screen. It'll be public. We want you to be able to speak up and say what you want to say without being judged. Because look, we're telling you right now, we're not going to let somebody keep you quiet from telling us what you personally think. We're not going to go out of our way and let people know that, you know, we're not interested in doing that. We want you to speak up. We want you to have your voice. We want you to be able to say what you want to say without being told that you can't speak up. I don't know how many times I've said this because I see how people are being. I see how people are being shut down and told to shut up and not say a word. It's like with these court systems. They don't want you talking. That's why you got a lawyer. Yeah, you know, that might be to a point. But we are human beings. We're not fucking slaves. We're not just criminals of any sort. We're not bad people. You make it seem like it's bad. You make it seem like we're a bad image. You judge us before you actually know, and then you wonder why some of us are so pissed off at these court systems and the government and everything that goes on. I'm sorry. There's too many people out there that are very honest and very straightforward about the nonsense that goes on within our federal government, our state governments, our local governments. I mean, it's completely fucking annoying. It's fucking annoying. I'm sorry. But when you sit there and you try to play yourself as this fucking person that can change the world. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to watch my videos and stuff. But when you sit there and you try to tell me that you are feeling some type of way about our local governments, I'm going to tell you straight to your face. You can thank those socialists and the communists that live in this fucking county. You can thank them for that. Thank them for it. Because it's all on them. They created a mess. They created a mess that you will not understand. They don't give a shit. They're going to tell you what they want you to hear instead of what you should be hearing. They try to silence you from being the open ears to what truth is really about. They silence you because you know what to say. You know what you want to hear. You know what is supposed to be heard. But do they actually want you to? Bugs. I don't know why. Fruit flies are the most annoying thing in the world. I fucking hate them. Bought a bottle of wine tonight, right? I don't know if you guys like wine, but I ended up buying a bottle of, let's see, Barefoot Pink Moscato. I bought a bottle of it. Why? It's $8 for a bottle. It was something that I enjoy drinking because it's not feminine because I want to drink wine. I like wine. I like red wine, pink wine, white wine, but it has to be semi-sweet or sweet. I don't do dry wine. I can't. I fucking hate it. It just tastes like straight alcohol. It's not for me. Now I know some of you guys have been, enjoying your Halloween weekend. Everybody's probably been out, whether you're partying, whether you're drinking, or having a good time. I'm glad that you do. I would love to hear how your weekend went with Halloween. I'd love to know what your weekend looked like. Lenny, what was your weekend like for Halloween? Did you have any special occasions? Did you have any trick-or-treaters? I mean, what was the turnout?
Nothing. I was stuck here, man.
Did you at least have anybody show up for Halloween? Did Jackie have that?
She's got the broken foot, so she didn't do anything this year.
Yeah, I forgot you said that how's she doing with that, by the way? I was gonna ask.
She's got a couple more days. Tuesday, I think she goes back to the doctor to get a checkup, and hopefully they can get her out of that whatever the fuck they got on her foot right now, because she's going nuts and driving me nuts.
If anybody asks, you could just tell her that she has officially become notarized as the Bigfoot.
Yeah. Shooter McGavin. Because it happened at mini golf. So Josh and I have been calling her Shooter McGavin.
I mean, come on, Lenny. Like, you can't tell me that you wouldn't be like, hey, babe, would you stop kicking me in the ass so much your foot wouldn't have a cast on it?
Bro, I gotta. So if they let her start moving around again and whatever, I gotta take her out somewhere nice for a dinner, because she's literally been stuck on the couch in the house for 2 solid weeks now, and she's going fucking crazy.
So what I would do, I mean, this is just personally what I would tell you. If you're gonna take her out somewhere nice, take her to Jolando's over Watkins Glen. I love that.
Oh, hell no.
Why not?
Listen, that place used to be good. It used to be our go-to fucking place.
What?
And now we go to the Curly's down past the track.
Oh, yeah.
Curly's family restaurant. That's our new fucking spot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, they got good fucking food there, man. But the last time we went to Jolando's, brother, we all got sick. I don't know what the hell it was. And I don't never get sick from eating fucking food. I can eat spoiled shit and I'm not going to get sick.
See, and I don't get that reaction. See, that's the thing. It's like, I don't get that reaction when it comes to eating food. I mean, I don't. I mean, shit. I've never had that problem.
Man, look at me. I love my food.
God. No wonder why you're a freaking teddy bear. Look at you.
I know. Filled the whole fucking camera up, right?
But
that's why I got this thing going on, playing Santa Claus, man.
It gets more interesting when you think about it. I can tell you that as a food guy myself, like, I'm obviously, you guys can see I'm a fat guy. I like my food, got my man boobs, But I mean, look,
plump.
Pleasantly plump. I should be wearing a bra. I mean, I can do my milkshake is better than your milkshake, but I'm not gonna sit here. Oh God. I mean, I can sit here and just play with these all day long and just be like, yeah, look at my milkshake better than yours. You be just dying over there.
I don't need the wipes no more. I got my own.
No, trust me, I got my own. I can sit here and just.
I got my man boobies.
I'm gonna start going to the gym to get rid of these man boobs. Oh, man.
Uh,
You know, I gotta tell you, it's fucking hilarious. Some of the shit we watch. I watched a video the other day. The guy that Seth MacFarlane,
oh yeah.
and he does all the voices from American Dad to Family Guy.
Yep.
Oh my god! It was. He immediately says in his video, and this stupid fucking camera, man, this thing's driving me nuts. There we go. He says in the video, he's like he plays it as the alien there from American Dad, and he goes, I'm gonna get a gym membership and go to the gym to lose these man boobs. And then and I'm like, oh my god. And then of course he starts doing other characters, and I'm just like, man, why couldn't I be just as talented? Oh wait, I am. Like Scoob, look at all that food.
There you go.
I mean, come on. I mean, I got Scooby Shaggy. You know, I can do not Quagmire as good as he can, but still.
For all you 20-somethings in the group, y'all don't know nothing about that.
Listen, some of you guys don't even have an idea. Family Guy, American Dad. What was that other one that we used to watch? It was on fucking Comedy Central. The spaceship one where the dude was from Earth and the girlfriend was from fucking some other space. Oh my god, my nephew used to watch it when I was a kid, and he used to watch that show all the time. And then he'd watch Robot Chicken and some other stupid stuff. I mean, it was always funny.
Dude, you want to talk about like Mork and Mindy and My Favorite Martian and
Yeah.
you know stuff like that, then I'm your guy. I don't know about all this new age shit.
Okay, let's talk about it. I mean, we gotta let's bring it
My
up.
Favorite Martian used to be my fucking favorite show growing up. I used to hate MASH because my old man would fucking force me to sit and watch that shit. I still hate that show to this day. But My Favorite Martian, Mr. Ed, you know, all of those.
Mr. Ed,
Yeah,
I used to watch that as a kid. My
Amen,
dad,
man.
he talked about it. He's like, "Oh, you don't know about the horse that talks? No, what the fuck? Oh,
Yeah,
you
brother.
love this? Oh, dude, he put that shit on and he'd let us watch it, Mr. Ed. Oh my god,
Yep.
died. Or it was the Rifleman, Gunsmoke,
Yep.
John Wayne movies,
Bonanza.
Three Stooges.
Oh yeah.
What the Little Rascals, like anything. Listen, it was the routine in the morning.
Hey, hey, Fat Albert, coming your way.
Hey.
That's when people didn't get offended by shit, dude. Nowadays, bro, listen. If you sat down with somebody and watched my favorite all-time movie ever, Blazing Saddles. I don't know if you've ever seen that movie before.
Yes, I have.
Oh my God. You would never see anything like that on network fucking television nowadays. Because so many people would be like, oh, my feelings got hurt. He just used the hard N-word. Come on. You know?
Come on. I mean, well, look at it this way. I mean, what about the movie Django? Everybody fucking loves Django. I mean, listen, I loved it because the dude was a kick-ass motherfucker. I didn't care, and I still watch that shit.
But, you know, that's just, it goes to how soft people and how soft society has become.
Oh, no doubt. No doubt.
You know, look at people like Matt Rife. You know, that dude, young as he is, does not give a fuck.
Yo, and you know what's funny is that he insults everybody, but he does it in a way it's not offensive, but he does it in a way that, like, they know he's cracking a joke and he knows how to do it, but it's, you know, like, he's picked on people before who, you know, like handicapped people that were bald, people that had no legs, people that, you know, were just,
my favorite
matter.
My favorite one with him is the chick that has the The tit that squeaks. I don't know if you ever saw that one.
Yeah. Yes,
And
I
he
remember that one. That
he
was
he did end up hooking up with her daughter.
no.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
No,
Yeah.
you lying. No,
Yeah.
no, you lying. You lying.
Nah, bro. He did end up hooking up with that.
I ain't gonna lie, but she is an older woman smoking.
Mhm.
Smoking hot. Like, I ain't gonna lie, she was fucking gorgeous. But
The daughter was even better.
I will say this though. What really fucking makes me happy about seeing all this is like when you see Matt Rife, like in person, it's hilarious as hell. And then you go home and you're like, man, I wish I could have fucking watched another show. I would do it, dude. I would literally do a live show with him. Like,
Hell yeah.
a live show at one of his shows doing this just like we are now. I would do the same thing at his show, and I would go totally full bar on that.
Yeah.
I mean that's
We need more comedians like him, man. Like him, like Chris Rock, like some of these guys that got canceled over the years that are making a comeback now because politics are changing. You know.
I mean, honestly, I would love. I'm not even gonna lie. I would love to meet Matt Rife in person and be able to have the ability to do a show with him because I'm not gonna lie, it would be great. I mean, you know how many viewers would be like, "Oh my god, Matt Rife on his show? What?" I get to see it. I just see it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, man. So what's the next subject?
All right. Whoa.
What do people want to hear?
Breaking news.
Oh,
Breaking news. Erica Kirk, Charlie Kirk's wife, rejects idea of banning cameras in trial of her husband's alleged assassin. Let everyone see what true evil is.
Amen.
Perfect. This is why I love this woman. This is why I think Charlie loved her. Charlie was like, she is the goddess.
So how about this, man? Do you believe that he was the trigger man? Or do you think that so far he is playing along with being a scapegoat? And that eventually he's going to get to a point where he's like, I did not fucking do this. You want the whole story? Here it is. And they try to Epstein his ass.
So this is what I personally think. I wasn't physically there, so I can't really say. And a lot of people have a lot of conclusions to what they think might have happened. Do I think the government is in on this? Definite. I think the government has a lot of input onto what happened to Charlie. I think that when you shoot somebody with a gun, now don't get me wrong, you and I both know this, Gunny, it does not, it goes all the way through usually.
Yeah.
How is it with it being in the neck? How is it possible that it only went in through the first layer and stops? You tell me how that's possible.
So did they ever determine or release what caliber that was that they recovered?
As far as I know, no. I haven't heard anything. And
I
that's
haven't either.
So, and that's what really kind of set me off was like, they didn't talk about the caliber. They didn't talk about the in-depth details of what the caliber was. But they didn't really go into depth on how. But if you look back, what does not add up is that if it was a high-powered rifle, right?
Right.
It would have done a lot more damage than that.
I agree.
Why has that detail not been talked about? What caliber rifle? How come this was not discussed? Why was this not even talked about all of this? I mean, Charlie Kirk would have been in a lot more devastating. It would have been more devastating look.
Yeah.
In front of all those thousands of people, it would have been a lot different outcome. But nobody really took the initiative to say who could have done that. But now this is where it gets interesting. People have brought this question up. There was a trap door underneath his desk. The angle of the shot was from below coming up. So somehow, some way,
Wait, trap door. He was outside.
he was outside on that patio area. If you go back to the actual footage, you can see this trap door underneath the desk where it opens up. You can see it in the video where it opens up.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, you can see it clear as day in the one video. You see it open right up. And right at that moment is when he got shot. To me, that's what doesn't make sense, because they're saying the shot came from up above on the building, on the roof. But if you go back and look at the clarity of the view, it does not make any sense, because that view would have been, there's objects in the way. There's no fucking way that would have happened. No way. It was it had to be a close shot. Small.
I agree. It had to be a handgun caliber. It had to be. In order for that bullet to stop in the body, it had to be a handgun caliber. Because if it was a rifle caliber, when we're talking about rifles, you know, and this is why it's so important to know what the caliber of that was used was. Because all calibers work differently once they hit flesh. A 223 will generally break up, and you'll have multiple wound tracks.
Yes.
Even going through the neck, because there's not a whole lot there. You know what I mean? There's not a whole lot there. It's not like if you got a center mass hit. There's a lot more stuff to travel through. But
that's what doesn't make sense, is because when you think about it, a small caliber handgun would do that type of damage. It would not. It would, like a large rifle would just go right through. This did
100%. 100%.
This is what doesn't make sense to me.
Any rifle caliber. I don't even if you shot a 9mm pistol cartridge out of they've got 9mm rifle where you can shoot a pistol round through a rifle. They have those now, Wildcats. But if you do that, the longer that it stays in the barrel, the more velocity it gains before it exits the barrel. That's why barrel length is so important when you're talking ballistically.
Let me ask you this. I want you to be honest with me. Do you think, and I'm not trying to slay people's names, I'm not trying to be, but as a hypothetical idea, do you personally think that there's a possibility that his wife had set something up, knowing how valuable he was, knowing that Charlie Kirk was not only a massive celebrity to the entire United States, do you think she did it for publicism?
I don't think she had anything to do with it. Those two had pure love for each other. There was no, in my opinion, I don't think it had anything to do with her.
I was going to agree with the same thing, because somebody had asked me about this the other day.
Whether it had something to do with somebody on his team or somebody in his close circle, or even, he had a lot of friends and enemies both at the government level.
But I have to ask you this, because it just seems a little odd to me. They're saying it was a high-powered rifle that they found out in the wood line, but that doesn't make really a whole lot of sense. They don't have, where's the documented proof of, or the video proof showing that this gentleman had carried a rifle off the roof and threw it into the woods. I didn't
And
see that.
that's the other part of the problem that I have with this is that video with that kid coming down off of that roof. There's no fucking way he would have been able to break down that rifle to be able to transport it in the 30 seconds, even a minute that he would have had to get off of that roof. There's no way.
And that's what doesn't make sense is because when you go back and look at the footage, okay, to me, where the gunshot came from, and especially the angle and the way that Charlie kind of cooked to the side,
Yeah.
you know the shot came from below underneath that table. It had to have. It had to because the angle is going up. And the
So
blood
my sense is that the entrance wound was in the to his rear. The exit wound was what we saw on camera with that splatter. I don't think that that was an entrance wound in his neck. I think that was an exit wound.
So you
Because
think
entrance wounds and exit wounds visually act a lot different, whether you're talking about the blood splatter pattern or, you know, generally you have a little bit of blood spatter at the entry and a whole lot of everything at the exit. That video that I saw of the neck wound, to me, that looked like an exit wound, not an entry wound.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, that's kind of something. All right, so for all of you that are watching, I want you to go down into the comments. Tell me what you think with the Charlie Kirk ordeal. Tell me what your thoughts are. Do you think that you have your own opinion on what really happened? Do you think that this was just a way to build? I mean, what do you think? I want to know. I mean, Lenny, you got a good idea on what your thoughts are on this? Because it seems like you've really been strong about it. I mean, do you honestly think that this was a publicized situation? I mean, do you think he already knew that he was at the end with of what was going to happen? Do you think he knew about it?
I think so, because that interview that he did, which was, I want to say days before, he was specifically asked, if something happens to you, what do you want to be remembered for? And his answer was he wanted to be remembered for his faith, his faith in God. Nothing else mattered to him. He wanted to be remembered for his steadfast faith in God. He said, somebody that doesn't know that something bad could possibly happen to them, that's not going to be, Charlie was a breed all his own, I guess.
Yeah.
So I can easily see him, feeling that way, daily, but he had to know something was coming, man. He had to.
And that's what I keep thinking is like Charlie Kirk must have known like this was coming. He had some idea that this was going to happen regardless, but also, look at all the sketchy things in the past.
Yeah.
Like, let me give you an example. A lot of people are asking this. When JFK was shot in the back of his car, right?
Yep.
Everybody thought the driver of that car had something to do with it because when you rewind the tape, the live actual tape from YouTube, it looks like he turns around with something and goes like this.
Yeah.
And it doesn't seem, I don't know. There's a lot of what ifs on this because I still feel like there could be some answers.
That's why I want all of this shit to be released. JFK files, everything and anything that they have. It's been, 70 years?
Roughly, yeah.
62, 63, I think that was. Something like that. 63 maybe. But it's been a lot of years, man. majority of those people that were alive, that would have been able to say anything about that are fucking dead and gone. Like there's nothing to hide anymore. Let's be out with it. Same with the MLK. The same thing with MLK.
And this is what's funny is that
and Malcolm X and all the other shit.
Why is it? And I'm being honest. Why is it that all the people that are super intelligent, the people that are super smart and are knowledgeable in this, why is it that they keep getting shot, eliminated, disappeared from?
Because they're a threat. Charlie Kirk was a fucking huge threat to the government establishment the way that it is today.
And why would you think that? What would give you
because he was bringing the next generation of voters to try to open their eyes. Even if he didn't convince people outright, he would actually make them critically think about stuff. And that in and of itself is a threat to the establishment. The way Senate and Congress and the people elected there, they don't like change. They wanted things to just be the same that they've always been. They don't want to change things because then that makes them have to fucking work. And they don't want to work. They want to just sign, throw a vote, yay, nay, whatever, and go along with it and go on a vacation. Charlie Kirk and people like Charlie Kirk and President Trump are absolutely uprooting the way things have always been done, and they don't like that.
Yeah, I'm not disagreeing with that, and I think there's some interesting facts that go on behind all of this. I'm sure that there's going to be even more information coming out at some point. I mean, I think it will be talked about more once there's more evidence to back up what's going on. I mean, even this trial, I mean, I want to see what's going to happen, to be honest with you. I want to see how this is going to look.
I do too. I hope they fucking televise it, man. I'll be glued to that shit like I was with the OJ trial.
Well, we'll have to wait and see what happens, honestly.
She's a victim. She should have an absolute say in how this process plays out. She absolutely should.
And you know what? I think what people are pissed off about the most is that the truth comes out. It's going to come out at some point, and I think people are going to start seeing that because Charlie Kirk knew what was coming for him. He knew too much information. He knew a lot about a lot of things, and I think if I were to speak up, I think the Illuminati, which I believe is true, the Illuminati tried to shut up a lot of the people that know the truth.
The New World Order.
And I think that there's a lot of confusion about it, and that people are like, oh, that's just all bullshit. That's no, guys, I really do think that the Illuminati is actually real. I do believe that they are here.
It's been proven that they're real. There have been people that have gone on to the island and video recorded all of these fucking rituals that they have, and like that shit is all over the place.
Honestly, I can tell you right now, just from the amount of times I've seen it from even actors. Jim Carrey was one of them who did the Illuminati sign with his tongue and his hands. He knows what the fuck he's talking about. He obviously knew that it's real. I mean, I'm not going to tell you that it's a lie because it's not. He knew what he was doing. He knows it's true.
And that's why they want to start disarming the fucking population. That's why this whole Second Amendment push is happening. Yep. And Hochul just signed I don't know if everybody was aware of this, but Hochul just signed a new law into place like a couple of weeks ago that if police are dispatched to any domestic violence, they are to immediately remove and confiscate any firearms that are found at that location. It never used to be that way. It's they're trying to disarm us, and we can't allow that to happen. I, for one, you try to come to my house, man, you better bring a fucking army with you because I'm going out in a ball of fucking flames. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, it's.
I'll take that shit to the grave with me. I don't give a fuck.
All right, so we also have another breaking news that we are going to definitely pull up on here. Lenny, you can definitely put your input on this. Trump threatens fast, vicious military attack in Nigeria if Christian killings don't stop.
Yep, let's get them. Let's
You know
fucking
what?
go.
I'm a Christian, okay? I'm a Christian, and I can tell you, I may not be a hard die Christian, but I will tell you that if it was me in Trump's shoes, kill the son of a bitches and make it clear to them.
Yeah.
We will protect every Christian, every person that believes in that, because they're a child of God. They are there to be loved, to be respected. And if you are working for the devil, you can go to fucking hell, and that's where you'll stay. And you know what? That's exactly what they should do.
And the sad part about it is that that's been going on over in that part of the world for decades. And Trump is the first one that's actually taking some action on it.
Ooh. Extremist network backing New York City mayoral candidate raises alarm.
Geez, socialist backing another socialist.
Oh. God Squad exposed. Okay. Interesting.
What's that one all about?
That's the one I just talked to you about.
Wow.
All right, people flee Harvard building before intentional explosion rocks medical campus.
Yep. 2 a.m.
You sent that one to me?
Yep.
2 people seen fleeing a building.
And keep in mind that's a day after the FBI just foiled a domestic terrorism plot for Halloween night in Dearborn, Michigan.
Hold on. I don't know why this. Oh wait, this thing. Okay. All right. So the FBI did what?
So I think it was 2 days ago. The FBI foiled a plot to make an attack on Halloween night in Dearborn, Michigan.
Why?
I don't know. I haven't gotten into the details of that yet, but there was, yeah. Let me see if I can locate that while you're talking.
Yeah, I was looking at that. Let's see. I'm just trying to go through everything here and see what we got. And then I'm going to ask you about that. Do you honestly think that UFOs are actually real?
Fuck yeah.
What makes you think that they're trying to hide from our human society?
I personally believe that probably since the 20s or 30s, we have been visited by and possibly interacted with alien beings, and have some sort of agreement.
Do you honestly think that? I mean, do you honestly think that maybe we're walking among them and that they are blending in, that we don't realize this? I mean, do you think that's?
I think that's a possibility. Yes, I absolutely do think that's a possibility.
I wonder how many are actually walking among us that we don't.
I wonder how many are in the fucking government.
Shit. That's a fucking thing to think about, honestly.
Yeah. I wonder how many of them are part of our government.
Oh man, 4 minutes ago, President Obama slams Republicans for ongoing government shutdown campaign rally.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah, Obama is right. I'm a fucking dumbass.
Fuck him. He's washed up. He needs to go suck on Michael's dick, Michelle.
Former President Barack Obama on Saturday slammed Republicans on the ongoing federal government shutdown. The government is shut down. Zip it up. All right. Get out of my damn window. I don't want to watch you. Why do you keep doing that? Go away. The government is shut down, and the Republicans who are currently in charge of the Congress, they're not even pretending to solve the problem. 64-year-old told a rally crowd while campaigning for former Republican Abigail Spangenberger turned Democratic. Wow. In Norfolk, Virginia. They have not even been showing up to work, not in session. Where are you? What are you doing? Government shutdown began a month ago on October 1st after lawmakers failed to pass a spending bill to fund the government. With Democrats concerned expiring Affordable Care Act cuts could raise premiums and that Medicaid cuts could leave people without coverage. Republicans have been blamed for the shutdown on Democrats, with Trump recently calling them crazed lunatics. I'm sorry, guys, but Democrats are actually fucking crazy.
Yeah.
They're legit crazy. And anybody that says we're not crazy, they're fucking crazy. They're fucking crazy. Sorry. I see it happening. I see the downfall of all this. I see what it's going to look like. I mean, Lenny, you and I both know. We've watched the public views of what this government has done. Do you honestly think that this is going to change? I mean, do you really think that the Democrats are going to get the seat back after all this bullshit they pulled?
No. We're literally living the end of the Democratic Party. Sadly, I think it will no longer be the Democratic Party. It will be the Socialist Party, because that is where it's headed.
I honestly agree with you on that, because it hasn't turned this bad until in the last 4 years. It's been a shit show.
Yeah. You know what the solution to that problem is, though? It's a very simple, easy solution. You just got to get the bill passed. If you're not born on American soil, you cannot run for public office, period. Don't care if you're a citizen. Don't care, any of that. More power to you. But if you were not born on American fucking soil, you cannot hold public office. If it's good enough for the president, then it should be good enough for every other elected public official across the board.
Absolutely. Honestly, how many of you guys honestly think that, this situation is going to get any better? Because I don't think it's going to get any better. I think honestly it's going to get worse, if anything, because you let the Democrats in the office. I mean, look how they fucked up our country as it is. I mean, they're making it so difficult for the Americans to be able to live. Our gas prices were fucking atrocious. Our cost of living went up. All of our food prices went up. I mean, come on. I mean, what are we supposed to do? Sit here and fucking twiddle our thumbs and beg? I mean, it's not the way it should be. Not the way it should be. Well, it is now 8:48. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, buddy.
So, can anybody tell me when the last time Ithaca, New York, elected a Republican to the office of mayor? 1960.
Has it really been that long?
1960. Ralph C. Smith
Wow.
was the last Republican mayor elected in Ithaca.
So do you think I got a chance? You think I got a chance, honestly? Come on, Lenny. At least be truthful. Don't fucking sit here and leave me hanging here. I mean, do you think is somebody trying to run for mayor? Do you think I have the chance?
I don't think that anybody under a Republican ticket stands a chance in hell of winning, maybe not any office, but especially the office of the mayor. Historically, it's been 70 fucking years, dude.
Yeah.
70 years.
But think about
And
it.
again,
I
they
think,
don't like change,
but
and it's already starting to. The
but
socialists are taking all this shit the fuck over.
hold on. I can tell you right now that I can tell you this for one fact. I think they personally are wanting change now. I think a lot of the locals that were Democratic have become Republican because they want that change. They want to see the difference. And I think they do see the negativity that is coming out of this.
I think so. Here's my honest thought. I think that they want change. I think you're onto something there, but I don't think that they felt enough pain to be able to convert that want for change into casting a vote for a Republican, if that makes sense to you.
I think they have. I mean, after the Charlie,
I don't.
I think
don't.
the Charlie Kirk ordeal. I mean, I think personally that there's enough here to say, hey, look, we've seen enough. We've seen enough hurt. Now, I mean, come on, man. The Asteria building here in Ithaca is fucking. I mean, that's enough to say how shitty it is.
I think we still have a ton of work ahead of us before we can honestly change the demographic, the voting demographic in Ithaca to anything near 50% a Republican mindset. And it's not even a party thing. It's just it's getting these people to the mindset that we've had enough of this, we need change. I don't think they're there yet. I really don't. I don't think they're there yet.
But they're on a start. They're on a roll right now.
They're on a start. And I'll tell you, I've
But
seen
we-
it with Zach and
But we-
his couple of runs for office over the last few years.
But I think that you have to remember, man, this is what I'm saying. You have to remember, I have until 2027 to build that reputation between
Yeah,
now and then.
100%.
Which, don't get me wrong, between now and then, I'm going to build that reputation. I mean, I've already got a great reputation with the law enforcement that's local here between the sheriffs and the city police. I've got great connections across other counties who all are in support of saying, change Ithaca.
Yeah. No,
Hey.
I agree. I'm not saying that it can't happen. I'm just saying on a 100% scale, there's probably 20-25% chance that it will in our lifetimes. I'll put it that way, in our lifetimes. I don't think Ithaca's felt the pain enough.
Yeah.
I don't.
I mean, I'm not disagreeing with that maybe that's not the case, but I think that
And there's too much old money and old way of thinking left. Once the next generation comes in and they're feeling, they go out and buy a house and they feel the pain from the tax burden and all of that, that's going to help change their minds. Until they start feeling that kind of pain, like, older people have felt for years, I don't see it happening, man. Slowly but surely, but I'm thinking, 20 years.
I get it. I get it. All right, guys. Well, it is 8:54. Lenny, we're going to take a 5-minute break. And I don't know, maybe we think we should call it a night, honestly, because I do have to get a couple things done.
What's our audience looking like?
No, we've had a pretty low audience so far tonight. We've had only like 3 or 4
Yeah.
people.
I mean, it's 9 o'clock. If we ain't got no interest by now, then
Yeah.
yeah.
No. Well, listen, guys, we'll be on. Obviously, tomorrow is not the option because Sundays is a sit back, relax kind of day. So we're not going to do that. Monday, we will be back on live, and we will continue to keep talking about everything from local news, political news, to whatever else we have available. Lenny, I'm sure you can find some interesting things for things to talk about in our daily lives.
Yeah.
And I did talk to Dalton. I think Dalton wants to possibly, maybe, slim chance, maybe be a part of this. He does seem to like listening to our show. He seems to watch it quite a bit. So maybe we can get him on board, and he doesn't have to do a lot of talking, but at least if we can get him to do something, it's better than. But I definitely think that having the right crew and the right people on here is going to build us a hell of a way to build this show the way we need to. So
Yeah. Yep.
well, thank you.
No,
Thank you.
Try to reach out, on the public and everything, and see what kind of things they want to talk about. Because
Absolutely.
I mean, we probably touch on stuff here and there, but these guys probably want more deeper conversations on the issues that they,
Yep. No, I agree. I agree.
So yeah.
All right. Well, listen, guys, we've had a great night. We want to thank you all. I know we would stay till 11, but because we don't have that many fans listening in live, we're going to kind of cut it back just a little bit, give ourselves a little bit of a break time tonight. Lenny's obviously, he's doing this while he's at work, which is fantastic. Thank you for coming on here, Lenny. Glad to have you as part of the show.
100%, man.
And I think that the more that we bring in those who want to be a part of this show, they're going to enjoy it more often. They're going to have a great time, and they're going to be able to talk about all the wonderful things that they want to do. You guys are listening live. This is Jay on the Wolf. Stay here. Stay live. Thank you again for being a part of our show, as we always love your honesty and commitment. You can like and follow our page on Facebook. Hit that like and follow button. Make sure you guys are joining us. Also, if you feel that you need to have a genie moment and rub the top of Lenny's head, just always, hit the like button on that. Of course, he's very blunt. Stay tuned. Stay live. Thank you, guys. We want to thank you again. You guys are live here. Stay tuned. We'll see you guys on Monday. Have a great night. Again, guys, we want to thank you again. Lenny was absolutely fantastic. We wanted to say thank you to all of you who have pitched in to take the time to watch my show, to stay live on here. It's even better because I get to have you guys here and talking about daily news, daily reports, things that most people don't get to see on an everyday basis, but we come out with the truth. We tell you what you want to hear, what you think, opinionate a little bit. But it's not really just all up to me. You got to have your input too. So, raise your glasses to you. Y'all have a great night. And thank you again for watching us live. Thank you for being here. We want to thank you all for doing what you have to be a support to our show in the community. Make sure you guys like and follow our page. And don't forget, we are live almost every day but Sunday. Stay tuned. Stay live. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Thank you again.